Итак, всем привет! Продолжаем прохождение Вампира. Всем приятного просмотра. Чем дальше, тем интереснее. Угу. И как же нам попасть внутрь теперь? Ага, через заднюю дверь. Не ждали, а я пришел. Не рады они мне. Как вы сейчас мне не рады будете?
I'm still persona non grata in the Escalon. But I want to speak with Lord Redgrave.
Вот так подло из-за спины. Подлый вампирёшка. Ну что, где остальные? Я иду. А, он внизу гасится, да? Вот, тут можно заново все пообыскивать. Тук-тук.
Good evening, Lord Redgrave.
What are you doing here, traitor? I shall smite you for this audacity.
I'm not here to bicker, Lord Redgrave. I can put an end to this epidemic, but I need your assistance to do so.
Good. We've held out thus far, but the time has come to put an end to this crisis. Tell me, what do you need?
The blood of William Marshall.
The blood of William Marshall? Of my maker? Are you mad? This blood is the purest of all. My maker proffered it to me on the battlefield. I cannot hand it to you.
This is more important than the club, you or me. This is London's last hope.
I see. Well, in that case, given the gravity of the situation, I suppose I can spare you a drop.
Thank you, my lord.
If you manage to save this city, you'll prove yourself a veritable servant of the crown. So Godspeed, Dr. Reed. Our fate lies wholly in your hands.
Нездравомыслящий старикашка. Так, блин. Нет, надо еще. Да какой не рады, я же тут только что был. И кто-то вообще говорит.
It's locked.
Вход в канализацию. Зачем нам в канализацию? Нет, не думаю, что я туда пойду. Так, у Артура надо. Угу, значит сюда, наверное, вперед.
There's one of those! Watch yourselves! Away with you! Steady, boys! We got one of them.
I cannot use garlic, but there may be a substitute in the Pembroke Hospital drug storage.
Так, а где у нас морг? Он же где-то здесь. Уже и подзабыл. I'd head back if I were you. I ordered.
There it is. Insulin.
О,
Much more efficient than garlic. Blood poisoning and sepsis. And much less dangerous for me. Thank you, Dr. Polescu.
так, дальше.
Easy does it, boys. Deal with this thug. One of them! An each! Over there! There's one of them vermin!
If McCullum really drank the blood of King Arthur, then I may have found
You
another
hear me?
vital ingredient for my recipe.
Look at it! Fish is fucking... I'll kill it! See them first? Shite, Vernon! Take it fucking fast! Watch out for them two!
Сколько их тут, а? Заблудился, блин. На этом кладбище каждый раз, блин.
I'll kill you!
Good evening, vampire hunter.
Are you here to end me, Leech? You'll find I will not be killed easily.
Not at all, McCullum. I am here because I need you.
Really? I'm intrigued. Speak up, then.
I need the blood of a king. The blood of Arthur. I'm certain you possess it, and I must have it.
The Guard's most sacred and precious relic. Why would you... You found Marshall's memoirs. I should have destroyed that book.
I need the antidote to save this city, McCullum.
It is within me to take your words as truth. I want to, but I must know more. What precisely are your plans?
I have found the carrier, McCullum. The infection's source. It may be science or some supernatural power that's responsible for all this. But I will harness either or both to end the epidemic.
A vampire doctor. My God, you're a terrifying creature. Jonathan Emmett Reed.
Do you not understand? We wanted the same thing from the outset. A means to end this vampire epidemic.
Not enemies. Maybe that is so. Take it then. I see no other hope for this city. If this is some trick, you will be damned, Dr. Reed.
Thank you.
Indeed.
Why are you...
The man who raised me after the brutal murder of my parents. He's buried here.
And who was...
Carl Eldritch. One-time leader of Priwen. He killed my father in front of me. Helped me hunt my brother Ain after teaching me how to kill leeches.
Were both your parents killed by vampires?
Yes. And yet worse. My father returned to Dublin a vampire.
What will the Guard of Priwen do now? Will you...
Yes. But we shall continue to protect innocents from beasts like you. And your red-headed friend.
Like me?
I am indebted to you for sparing me at Pembroke. But this won't always be the case. I'm no coward like those St. Paul's Stowe brothers.
How long have you known Lady Ashbury? Where is she? And what will you do to her?
We saw you meeting her, so of course we investigated. But she is gone. Our scouts reported she has sold some paintings and departed for an unknown destination.
Adieu.
Until we meet again.
Чего, опять не туда, куда?
It's one of them! He's done for! Over there! There's one of them vermin!
The blend seems stable. Time to go and find Harriet in the sewers.
Два входа, да? Ну, у нас осталось... Два незаконченных дела. Вернуть книжку и сходить сюда. что я чувствую, подходит к завершению. Все. Мы просто оставим эти квесты нераскрытыми. С закоулками всякими приходится перемещаться.
There's one of them! Watch yourselves! Want some of that? See them fancy clothes? This one's a tough! The power of the Lord commands you! Get them weapons ready! Found one! I'll send you there. I hear leeches. I am here to step back. Die, vermin! Crawl back to the herd! Come on! Steady, boys! We've got one of them here! He's dead!
Хотя вроде здесь уже был. Нудновато это, конечно, все. Далековато.
Foolish girl and her pre-principles. She's got no idea who she's dealing.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr.
Who are you?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I ain't paying any bill left by Clay.
I'm not here to collect payment, miss.
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
Have you got any news about Sean Hampton's shelter?
As long as he keeps on helping the poor, I'll keep my boys at bay. Even if he pisses them off.
Are you worried about the sanitary situation in London?
The bodies are piling up, but I'm not afraid. I'm still alive, and I intend to stay that way.
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt or worse.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
You sound like you're...
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
You still use your husband's name, Edwina. Why is that?
Why shouldn't I? He may be a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife and his name means something round here.
You never paid him a visit at the Pembroke Hospital, did you?
And I don't intend to. In Clay's case, I'm not against a medical mistake or a little help from the Spanish flu.
Tell me about the man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to say.
What happened exactly?
I don't know and I don't care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard, but he didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened? But you executed him anyway.
No one messes with the wet boot boys, Doctor. This is our territory, and this is our law.
And your conscience is clear. You kill without hesitation.
Violence is an efficient tool, Dr. Reed, when used properly.
So you decide who lives and who dies, just like that.
Yes, Doctor. Just like that. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with troublemakers.
Can I see?
As long as you...
Good evening.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you...
Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
Have you heard...
That bastard's become something of a holy man these days. And someone should remind him who really rules the docks. I've heard rumors about some sort of militia patrolling, killing the sick. The wet boot boys are overrun.
Are you some kind of vigil?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
So, tell me about your gang, then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The wet boot boys work for me. All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
What can you tell me about...
Things ain't that bad, thanks to us. We give people...
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here like every...
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time.
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell Edwina that gun...
Incredible, you know what?
Tell me about the man you...
One of us had been killed, so we had to retaliate. That's the whole story.
There has to be more to it than that.
No, really, one of us got killed, so the killer had to die. That's how things have always been done round here. No one gives a shit.
Don't you see it's an endless spiral? One day, it will be you who will be stabbed, or shot, or worse.
That's what my sweet Edwina always says, that one day I'll get it too. But she says it with the most beautiful smile, my Edwina.
Do you need me? Goodbye.
говнюк малосочный.
Women die too in this war.
This one's mine! I shall fear no evil! Die, leech!
I cannot enter.
Perhaps London will survive the
It's
epidemic,
locked, all right.
but I see... Good evening, Jonathan Reed. Can I help you in any way?
Tell me the truth, Usher. Are you a vampire?
By the stole, you really thought you could force Usher Talltree to yield to your little mind tricks like an oblivious mortal?
Why?
I'm the primate of St. Paul's Stole. It comes with certain advantages, like accessing the greatest library in the country and avoiding answering certain questions.
So,
As a brilliant man once said, to be unambiguous can only be to one's own detriment.
I found your notebook.
And you've brought it back to me. That's excellent news, Jonathan. Were you able to...
Yes. I give it back to you untouched.
Then, my friend, you deserve a little something to reward your...
What's in the notebook?
I can't answer you. Jonathan, since you chose not to open it.
Goodbye, sir. Until we...
I rarely want a red river, a song in the dark, the whispers of a sun. So many signs.
Да, тут появилось новое расследование. Что это такое?
can't believe I'm doing this.
Please, sir. Easy does it, boys. We can deal with this vermin.
Women of all countries unite!
Блин, я что-то уже не помню, куда идти.
Take not a step further, child, for you are unprepared.
You, at last. I wondered when you would show your face again. Step away. We have nothing to discuss.
Desist, child. You cannot confront the monstrosity unleashed upon this land without due preparation. I shall not allow it.
All right. But no more riddles. Enough of the obscure songs and prophecies. I ask questions, and you answer them.
My words have been as clear as crystal lakes, my child. You seem unwilling to drink, to listen, to learn.
What is your true appearance?
I do not understand. This is who I am.
Blood? You are made of blood? Surely you are joking.
Why would I? And no, I'm not made of blood. I am blood. Blood is what I am since my birth and for eternity.
But who are you really? Tell me your name.
I am your maker. I am the servant of the Red Goddess and protector of this land. I have many names.
Just give me one, then.
There are those who call me Myrddin Wild, the Wild Horned Man. But I never was a man. I was born out of blood.
Why did you choose me?
Only you could provide a modern, scientific answer to this ancient, mystical threat.
What kind of modern answer?
Disease, contagion, and contamination. How they course through veins is your dominion, my child. Your choices have made you. Only you can save this land.
Speak to me of this ancient threat.
The blood of hate. Vessel of the wrath of the goddess. When she awakens, a disaster will be born into this world, for she is hunger and anger.
I'm here to stop Harriet Jones. She is the original carrier. The well from which this corruption flows.
I have heard you, but be wary. Harriet Jones's mind is no more. She has metamorphosed into an apocalypse. Born from, drenched in, and driven by the blood of hate.
Tell me about this disaster, creature. I know London fell victim to such a thing in 1666.
A disaster is pure anger born through blood. Its name means bad star, for they only appear when our queen unleashes her unquenchable wrath upon the world.
And who is this queen?
She is the Red Goddess, the Queen of Blood. In my youth, 100 lifetimes ago, she was worshipped as the Morrigan. She is my mother. She is yours, too.
The Morrigan? The Celtic goddess of war? Is this a ruse of some kind?
She has been worshipped in many forms throughout the ages. The true nature of the Red Queen is beyond your comprehension, eluding even mine. But know this. She is a vengeful mother.
So the disaster is some sort of accident. A disease vampires carry dormant in their blood, waiting to emerge.
That's your modern answer. But a disaster is at the same time both less and more.
Tell me what it is then, in your own words.
A disaster is the pure will of our queen. Whenever she dreams of walking this earth, she awakes in this putrid vessel.
What is the blood of hate?
It is the curse of the goddess. It is the hunger in you, the need for blood, the will to strike and to punish, to spit in the eye of God.
I only wish to know how to put an end to this epidemic.
To perform an act so noble, you must protect yourself from its poisonous kiss, my child.
I know. McCullum used such a serum when trying to kill me. However, I have produced a more efficacious version of the antidote.
Your final task awaits you at the end of these tunnels. I've known for ages you were worthy of this challenge, my champion bittersweet.
Will it be over then? Once I've defeated this creature?
Yes. The threat will dissipate like so much smoke, for you will have purified its source.
And then what? What will become of me?
How would I know? I am no god, and your fate is in your own hands. For you are our champion.
What will happen thereafter?
Your fate, my child, and the fate of this land. A disaster is about to enter this world to smite us all and teach us humility. You are our final hope.
You tricked me. My sister died for your schemes. I have brought suffering and tragedy into this world. I am not, nor will I ever be your champion.
Very soon you'll come to know that sacrifice is sometimes necessary. I understand the grudge a child bears towards his father and mother. Be brave, my child.
Ну что, думаю, для этого последнего боя стоит посвятить отдельный видосик. Ну и этот получился и так сильно длинным. До встречи в следующем.